Welcome to my most simple explanation of your most worrisome thoughts about digital affiliate marketing. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Ebonua Lilian Chibike. I'm 22 years old. I'm an aspiring student of Nasarawa State University. As you can see from my name, I'm part Igbo and part Yoruba, typical Nigerian, and I stay in Abuja. Personal projects. Okay, so I learned a skill when I was 16, fashion designer to be precise, because I wanted to start making money early. But I wasn't able to achieve that, so instead I got a job where I was being paid 12K daily. Now, when I say I wasn't able to achieve that, I meant I was just too young then and there was no resources to push forward my dream. I didn't have the money to open a shop, get sewing machine and all that. So I just stopped. After I finished learning the job, I went ahead to look for another work, a different work entirely. And now I got a job of 12K. I managed with it for a very long time. But to me, that money was not enough. If I wanted to make more money, I needed more. So I began surfing and browsing the internet, and that's where I found digital affiliate marketing. Okay, so during 2019, this was when I started learning the fashion skill, and I just finished school. I just finished secondary school then. It was easy. It was not really easy, but I was determined to make money and be able to help my parents. I was really sure that this is what I wanted to do. Maybe try and look for something really important. And then by 2021, this was when I graduated from the fashion designing stuff. I was still looking for another job then that would pay well, but sadly, there was none. I couldn't even get a very, very good job. So by 2023, I got a PS job that paid 15K monthly. And I was managing that because they say I have very better than none. So I was managing that for the meantime. So it was around that time, that's year 2023, that I found out about digital affiliate marketing. And I was told to pay 30K. Then, well, long story short, I ran for my life. Imagine someone being paid 15K, the job I just recently found, and now I'm supposed to pay 30K for a course. And I was even scared that this course might be like a scam, it might not be legit. So I just ditched it for the meantime. I left it. But then I'm glad I did, share. I'm glad I later went back, saved up my money, and went to learn the skill because so now I need you to ask yourself this question. Maybe let's start with, how do I help myself? What are your plans? What are your intentions? How do you plan to help yourself? Or how do you plan to help your parents? What do you plan to do? If you're broke, what are your intentions? Have you ever thought about it? What about food on the table? You might be staying with your mom and dad now, but I hope you know you'll be leaving them soon. And you're supposed to have a source of income, a livelihood by then. Your younger siblings, you're supposed to pay their school fees. No, you're expected to pay their school fees. The more older you get, the more expectation increases, and then you are not doing any of this. How is that even possible? Because you are broke, you don't have money. Now, how do you even feed? Let's just say your parents don't have the money to put food on the table for that day. How do you plan to feed? Where do you want to see the money to get food from? How do you plan on doing that? How do you plan on achieving the food for that day? And then I need you to ask yourself this. You know, this is a new phase of your life you're about to enter. I need you to ask yourself if you are ready to take this step. This is a very big step for you. So are you ready to take it? I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to change your story? You don't want to be the you of last year. This is a new year. You're supposed to be a you of a new year, not a you of a last year. So how do you plan on doing that? If you're still in the same position, the same place, doing the same thing, exhibiting the same character, how do you plan to become another version of yourself? Growth. You're supposed to grow up and become a new version of yourself, but you can't grow up and become a new version of yourself if you still have the same mindset you have before. It's not possible. So I need you to ask yourself, in the next 5 years, where do I see myself? Where do you think you want to be in the next 5 years? What's your aspiring goal? Something you want to do, you know you have to do this. You want to do it for you and not for any other person. where do you plan to be in the next 5 years? Do you plan to still be in the same position as you are? Do you plan to not be able to help your siblings in the next 5 years? Do you plan to not be able to help your mom and your dad in the next 5 years? Or you plan to keep living with them in the next 5 years? I need you to really think about this. Where do you plan to see yourself there? These are all the questions I asked myself when I wanted to start this business, and I'm glad I did because it really helps. It really helps me know exactly where I want to be, exactly what I want to do, exactly who I want to help. I'm really glad I took this step. So if you've asked yourself all of these questions, I know for sure that you're ready, keyword ready, to change your story using just your smartphone and data connection like I did, then this business is certainly for you. And I want you to listen attentively because I'm going to be explaining a lot in this business. Like this video alone, I'm going to be explaining a lot of things. I'm going to try and touch all of those questions in your heart. So let's move on to the next. And now we are on to what is affiliate marketing. A lot of you don't know what affiliate marketing means, like the actual meaning. You just keep seeing people posting on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, affiliate marketing. You do not know the meaning, and which is the main purpose of this video. I'm trying to enlighten you more on what affiliate marketing means. So affiliate marketing in a nutshell can be defined as a process where you promote digital products or goods owned by another person and get paid when someone buys from you using your unique link. It is like marketing someone else's product. You don't necessarily have to own it. You just need to market it, put it out there, tell others that this is how this product work, this is what it benefits you, and this and that, and then after explaining, if the person decides to buy, then you get paid for it. That's exactly what affiliate marketing is. Take yourself for an example. You got a bag, all these Gucci bags, and then your friends saw you using the bag. They're like, wow, this bag is nice, I like it. Where did you get it from? How much did you buy it? Now you're expected to share the updates to them. Maybe tell them exactly where you got the bag from, how much you bought it, and all that. And now, after telling your friend, she went to the place you bought it from, she got it, that exact type, the exact price, and then this is you doing affiliate marketing without being paid. Excuse me. So now you have already affiliated for another person and you did not get paid for it. But this time around, doing this business, you get paid for it. Okay, let's use Jumia or Uber as an example. It's my knowledge that Jumia, all the products on their site does not belong to them. Most of those products belong to someone else. Most of those products are owned by another person. But Jumia is licensed to market these products on their own site, and then they're going to get the commission from these products. Now, when they sell it, they get a percentage from it. Like if they're supposed to sell it $15, they might get about $5, like 5% or 7% from that money. So you see, Jumia does not market their products alone. They market products owned by other people. And now, this is exactly how affiliate marketing works. You market goods and products owned by other people, and then you get paid a commission for marketing them. You don't necessarily have to carry these things to them. You just have to market and get the sale, and then you get paid for it. Now you're asking yourself, who is this business made for? Who will this business work for? How do I take these digital goods to them? How do I market these digital goods? And how do you even, like, if somebody actually buys from you, how do they get their products? Are you supposed to go and deliver it to them? Well, the answer is no. And again, this business is for everybody. Yes, it's for everybody. Anybody can do this business, whether you're a man, a woman, a boy, a girl, as long as you're educated, You can read, you can write, and you have a smartphone. This business is for you. You can be a student, a graduate, a stay-at-home mom or dad, a nursing mother, a 9 to 5 worker, even a pregnant woman, and you can do this business right from your room. You do not have to open a shop. You don't have to open an online store. You can just go to the site, pick up this product you like, the one that is in your niche, and then you market it out, you sell it out to other people, and then when they buy, you still get paid the same way like every other person who does this business. You don't necessarily have to open any shops for it. So now moving on to you not having experience. Okay, you might be saying, I don't have experience for this business and I'm shy, I don't know how to do it. I'm a secondary school student, I cannot do this business. I'm a primary school student, I cannot do this business. I'm a house help, I cannot do this business. I'm a graduate, I cannot do this business. I'm a teacher, I cannot do this business. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm putting it to you right now that this business, you can do it. You do not need a CV. You do not need an important qualification. All you have to do is make sure you know how to read and write. That's exactly what you have to do. So long as you know how to read and write, how to talk to people, because this business mostly consists of you chatting online. So as long as you know how to read and write, how to pitch yourselves, this business is certainly going to work for you. A 16 years old boy was doing this business and he just finished his secondary school. I myself am an aspiring student of the university and I just started this business. I'm going on with this business and it's going to work for every single one of us. So it does not really have to be a particular set of people. As long as you know how to read and you know how to write, then this business is for you. And I might not add this, but you see, this business works with your niche. And again, firstly, I want you to know that you not these questions you have asked, you're being shy, you're not knowing how to market, you're not knowing who will buy from you, they are all legit. And I've also gone through these processes, which is why I'm able to provide you an answer right now. Well, you're not being able to do this business, it's not a problem. As long as you can read, like I said before, you can do the business. And if we are talking about where you get digital products you can sell, we have a platform called Digistem, and then they provide you with digital products, the price range, and how much you can earn as a commission from each product you sell. It is there, live and direct. Each product you pick, each product you decide to sell, it's already written there. If you're selling a product of $25, if they're giving you $15 from that product, it is written there. You do not have to start arguing with anybody. It has already been written. Yours is just to market it. Send your unique link to your buyer, they buy from you, and then you get your commission. You just get their own money. It's a win-win. Now let's explain what Digistem means first. My Cash Machine, which is Digistem as I like to call it, is a platform created by 4 Nigerians like you and I, and it is designed to help vendors, digital product owners, meet with affiliate marketers, us, and it also allows us to sell this product for a fixed price and still earn commission from it. I hope you get what I'm saying now. This platform that have already sorted all of these things out. You just have to carry yourself to that place, select what you want, select what fits your own perspective, and then you just put it out there. Talk to people about it, explain it to people, market it to other people, and then they buy. Once they buy, you are able to make your sale and then still get your own gain in your pocket. This is like a free job because you do not necessarily have to buy those goods from them. They're giving it to you and then you can just market it. When they pay, that is when you're paying them and you're getting your own commission from something you don't even buy. So you see, this is how you get to digital products. Now let's move on to how you market them. Well, you can market them using your social media accounts. Accounts like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. All these accounts stands as your own link to your followers, to your users, your observers. You can market them using these accounts. These platforms are flooding with users every day. Users who view everything online and are mostly searching for means to make money there too. Remember I said I found out about this business online. You did too. So imagine How many people are still searching without finding the answer? What if you're the one who is going to be their way out? What if you're the one who is going to give them a key, like, okay, this is how this thing works? What if you're the one who is doing that for them? These are part of the skills of the business. So online, that is where your market plan should be. Your Twitter, your Instagram, your Facebook, and your TikTok account. You can use these accounts to market because there are already millions of people there, and there's no way nobody will see your post. Everybody will see your post. Nobody is going to say, I did not see your post. There's no way, it's not possible. Everybody will see your post, and then they will be curious, they will ask, and then you will tell them, and then that is how you get your own lead. You can run adverts, you can pay to run adverts, or you can do this organically. But all of these things, I'm going to get there soon. But firstly, I want to tell you something. You need to identify your niche. And when I say niche, it means something you like, something you interact with. Maybe it's music, get contact online, money niche, your advice niche, sales and health niche, anything. You just need to identify what you're very good at. And all these, there are products which aligns with your niche. There are products will work with your niche perfectly. And then you're not having experience, don't worry. The system have already provided a course which is known as the UMM course, which means the Ultimate Money Machine course. Like, this course teaches you everything you need to know about the make money online space, how to gain lead, how to pitch sales, how to market, and many more. Do you understand? This course is already designed there for you. Like, the UMM course is already designed by the founders of Digistem, and it was specifically made for newbies who knows nothing about marketing and closing sales. Even you that knows something about marketing and closing sales, this course is still for you. You can watch it and broaden your knowledge. Like, it open more space, see things from a new perspective. Now, it was manufactured to make your journey on the online forum easy and stress-free. But this course is not for free. The course was made so that your make money online time will be easy and stress-free. You don't have to start thinking of how do I create content. You don't have to think of what should I post, who should I post to, who should I talk to, who should I tag. This course analyzes everything. All you have to do is stay attentively and watch each and every one of the tutorials in this course. Once you are done, you implement them. After implementing them, you start seeing your results. The Ultimate Money Machine course has so many benefits and advantage for you. With this paper in your hand, you don't have to worry about anything but making money. Only because as long as you implement whatever you saw in the course's tutorial video, you can make money massively. You don't need to be bothered about if I will make it, if I will not make it. As long as you're implementing what you're watching, as long as you're doing exactly what the video says, you are making it already. And now let's move on to what you need for this business. So firstly, you'll be needing your smartphone, a data connection, the UMM course, which is the course I just told you about, and then 35,000 naira for this course. Like I said before, the course is not for free. You have to pay for the course, you have to buy it. So you pay 35,000 naira for this course, and once you get the course, that is the only money you are paying. You're not spending any other dime. You just pay for the course alone, and this offer lasts for 1 year. So after 1 year, your subscription with that platform expires, and if you like, you can renew it. If you don't, you can just leave it like that. It doesn't matter. Okay, now bonuses in this course for you. Here are some bonus in the course for you. Okay, so you're going to learn how to start a YouTube channel that pays you dollars with your smartphone. You don't need a laptop. Just your smartphone, you can learn how to make a YouTube channel that pays you in dollars. and this is valued for $17, which is 20,400 also in Nigeria currency now. Again, how to create a blog that ranks with Google using just your smartphone. You're going to be learning how to create a blog with just your smartphone. This one ranks for $41.7, which is 50,000 naira. And then you're going to have access to our Telegram group where we will be having about 7 weekly coaching calls, valid for $50, which is 60,000 naira also. The Ultimate Money Machine is valued for $24, which is like a less like a discount in the cost for you. It's valid for 24,000 naira. Then total value of all of this thing is $381, which is 180,000 naira in naira. But now I want you to guess. You're only going to pay $16.8, which is 20,100 naira for this course. I get registered today. All this value is yours. You don't have to pay 35,000 for the course. You don't have to pay 24,000 for anybody, and then you're just going to be paying 21,000 naira, like 20,100 naira for this course. And this offer stands for today. If you're going to get registered today and get all this value to yourself, that is the only time you're allowed to pay 20,100 naira. Other than that, you're going to be paying 35,000 naira without my own mentorship money. This is just 35,000 naira for the course alone. You're not adding my mentorship fee to all of this. But if you're going to be registering today, then you're paying 20,100 naira. Now, let's move on to the next. Okay, so these are the testimonials. Like, these are the people who has already tried this business and it's paying them massively. Imagine something you started with 20,100 naira and you're making 110,000 from it. Now, if you minus 20,100 naira, how much do you think is still remaining? This is my mentee, somebody I'm teaching. She's telling me that she used her affiliate skill to cash out today. I'm happy for her. I'm very excited because it brings me joy to see people who I teach making money online. So you see, I'm very, very happy for her. And then this is another person now. She said, I laugh when people call affiliate marketing a scam. 110k as per Happy New Week. All affiliates around the world are getting paid every week. I have received mine. 110k received with thanks. Thank you, Digistem. This step now do well. So it's what I'm saying. It's exactly the same thing I'm telling you to do. That is what she did. Went to their platform, got their product from the market and sold it. And now she has her own money in her pocket. So this is everything. This is everything. And then another one saying, being an athlete as a mom of 2 toddlers. One is 11 months plus and the second one is 2 years plus, can be very challenging. But God gives us help on all sides. If I can do it, so you can you. Thank you, Jesus' name, for the early money blessings. So you see, this is another person that did exactly the same thing you're supposed to do and has already started making money. And the good part is, she even has children. This is to tell you that you don't need, even with a child, you can still run this business and still make your own sales from it. You don't necessarily need any stuff. You just need your determination and your zeal to push forward and the right mindset. That is all you need to start making money from this business. And then again, this is another part of the bonus you're going to be getting if you get registered today. The 7-figure mindset. successfully build a profitable business that makes you a steady commission every week. Like you can't just start today and in a week time you started making your own sales. If you go through everything, if you implement every skill you learned, that is exactly what will be your results. And then number 3, how to build sales funnels that convert. This is another part. You build sales funnel that is going to pay you massively, that is going to convert in a way you did not even expect. And then the step-by-step framework to make your first sale in less than 21 days. I've told you before, this course is not here to stress you, it's here to make your work even easier. People have already created this course for you. People who found it hard to start making money from the beginning, they created all of this so that it will be easier for you to do it. And now, number 5 is how to locate where a lot of people are gathered and sieve the ones you need to follow you and also buy from you and many more. So you see, like I said before, you can do this using your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Facebook page, even Google and YouTube. You can work with them, do all of this through them, and you will still make your money massively. Imagine pitching sales on those 5-6 platforms and making money from them. Can you calculate how much you've already made by the end of the week if you do exactly what you saw in that course? And then this is my own personal bonus for you if you make your choice today. Lifetime access to me and my team mentorship. Like a lifetime access. There's nobody that's going to remove you from that group unless you decide to go out by yourself. And then secrets that I've been using to generate traffic and make consistent sales. I'll be giving you those secrets. I've already made all of this. You just have to register and I give them to you, and then you start using it for your own gain. And then I'll show you the best product to select and start making sales from your first week. Like starting from day 1, I'll start showing you exactly what product to choose, what people want, what people are chasing after. Something you start using, that you start making sales without stress. Here's the great and golden opportunity for you. It only determines whether you want to do it or whether you're not going to do it. But as long as this opportunity is a great one for you, and I strongly advise you take it, because this offer is not forever, it lasts only today. And once it's after today, you're not going to be getting any of this offer. The price automatically goes back to normal, and you still have to pay me for my own mentorship just to mentor you, hold your hand and walk you through the step-by-step jobs of this work. So I need you. I'm telling you to take charge now. Get started today and get all of these products, like all of this easy way to make money without stress. I've provided you with solutions. I suffered for all of these things. I provided the solutions for you. So all you have to do is pay your money, buy that course, and all of this is yours for free. Well, that lasts if only you make your choice today, because once it's tomorrow, this free stuffs all goes into thin air, and then you start having to pay me for the course and then for my mentorship. So if you're ready to get started today, right now, you can message me on WhatsApp using this number 08066919803, or you can message me on Twitter on #LillianMarketing, or you can message me on Gmail using lillianmarketing772@gmail.com. And this offer stands for today only. Once today ends, that is it. Every other thing reverts back to normal. So I strongly advise that you take it today. And if you cannot get to me on all of these social media platforms, then you can just simply drop a comment, "I'm ready," in the DM, and I'll send you a link. You can just comment, "I'm ready," and I'll send you a link to my WhatsApp DM. I do hope you take actions now, because the best time to start is now. See you in my WhatsApp DM. Have a great day. Bye.